Hello zombies, ghouls, and fools, it is Johnny Test. Today we are going to take a look at a true scum of the earth, named Undead Comics. The man has 401 subscribers, which you'd think means he makes decent videos as a small content creator, but you'd be wrong. He makes clickbait thumbnails first of all, which you can clearly tell by the simple fact that the thumbnails usually have little to do with the actual videos. This video, for example, shows a basically naked woman with the text open up, but in the video itself, it is a whole other story. It starts off with this woman looking around and moving her jaw. Very interesting. What the fuck is this piece of garbage? I would say I would have nightmares over this, but I'm sure this killed my brain cells needed to have nightmares in the first place. But as you can clearly see, the thumbnail and text obviously correlated with the video shown. I don't know about you guys, but vomiting anime girls always gets me in the mood. Undead Comics also has an oddly perverse side to him as well, making odd sexual remarks in a Discord server, for example. A while back, he made some creepy remarks to an actually trying content creator named Ree. It starts off with this innocent conversation between two girls, Ree herself and another girl named Vangelina. He butts himself into the conversation and asks Ree if she always talks about dirty stuff. She replied yes, which I assume was in a sarcastic manner, but then he replies why not actually show it. He then offered to show and tell, which could mean many things, but honestly we all have a general idea of what he really means by that. In an effort to turn Undead off, she replied that no one needs to see her crusties in a joking manner. But then he says she has to clean up, as if any of that shit matters to him. Back off, you damn savage. Then Ray got defensive, which I can't blame her for in the slightest. She made it clear she does not care for any of that shenanigans, but then Undead Comics simply replied she could just be hairy. Listen here, you Neanderthal, you can't pick up women by making grotesque remarks about their body parts. This man also wants to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year, despite the fact that the year ends in only a few days. But hey, I will not doubt you. Who knows, you may be able to beg your way into getting 100 more subscriptions. Him having 400 subscribers is weird in itself though, because his most popular video only peaked at 57 views, and most of the rest only peak at 25 views. I'm assuming it's a mixture of pity subscriptions, alts, and possibly even bot accounts. Undead Comics reeks of arrogance. All he ever talks about is himself and his channel, and he puts himself before everyone else. I seriously doubt he even has a life though, because he uploads a new video every day now, despite the fact that he sounds like he is at least in his 20s, but possibly even his 30s or even 40s. Here is his epic voice reveal in one of his trash night videos.
Okay, what's up my fellow zombies? Yes, this is my normal voice, don't worry again.
Let me just say that this man is facing an eviction as a single father, and yet he spends his time making these videos instead of actually getting the money needed to not get evicted. Either he's lying or he somehow got the money, because clearly he's still pumping out videos as much as always. Also, in the small chance you aren't lying and you're actually a single father, no wonder your wife left you. You play Fortnite and you draw terrible art, all while being arrogant in the process. It is also weird how he is facing an eviction, and yet 16 days later the clear problem is him not getting enough attention. I'm sure what happened is he sent the owner a message and told her about him not getting enough attention for his videos, and so she made a whole ordeal out of it. His eviction isn't the problem at all. His channel matters far more than that. Let me also say that I believe he joined this Discord server only to get views for his videos. Since if you check his first message ever sent, he was promoting his channel, and ever since then that's pretty much all he has done. Besides for trash games like Fortnite and his bad animations, all Undead Comics really makes is speed drawing videos and beats music. But if you were thinking maybe he is good at those, you'd be sorely mistaken. While I'm not art maker myself, I at least know good art from bad, and boy does he not make the best stuff. Here's basically what all of his speed drawing videos is like. I'm sorry Baby Yoda, but it looks like you're diagnosed with Down syndrome. Also, that face of disgust is very fitting. I think even he is disgusted at who is drawing him. Also, I like how you had to include the subscribe and click bell effect twice, as if people already didn't get the idea in those 27 seconds enough. On another note, Vang hit 400 subscribers, and so we congratulated her, which Undead Comics did too. But immediately after he started talking about him and his channel, advertising it once more. Then when we clearly asked Vang what her special is going to be, he starts talking about his own special instead, even though the message isn't directed towards him. Undead's arrogance has no bounds whatsoever. If you ask me, the best content he does make is his beats, but even then I'm highly certain that he got a bunch of free beats from a website and put them together to make these monstrosities. He also pumps these beats out constantly all the time, showing he has a ton of free time for them in the first place. Who the hell put razor blades in these candies? Overall, Undead Comics is a scum who deserves some criticism for his channel and his content. He is far too focused on himself only due to his massive arrogance, and he barely tries with his content at all. He also wants people to hold his hand all the way by supporting him, even though I'm positive that he doesn't support anyone else in the slightest. Undead Comics, if you are watching, please get yourself under control. That's about it for Arrogant Comics, but let me know in the comments if you want to see more roasting and toasting. See ya gamers.